Hello, my name is Tee Nellz. I'm also known as Tee Nellz. I am a musical producer and artist. I also train actors and I'm the CEO of Black Home Entertainment. Black Home Entertainment is based here in Yaoundé, and Black Home Entertainment is a production house that is specialized in producing music, developing the talents of young artists and young actors, molding them and making them into a marketable brand that they can actually put their skills to use to make something for themselves. Yeah, I think that to to be a producer, an artist, and all of that at the same time, it's very challenging. It's very challenging. But one factor that makes it quite easy is the fact that they are all connected. Cinema is connected to music in one way or the other, and music is connected. They are all connected. So sometimes it makes it quite easy to, be able to do all of them. But one thing I learned too was that some of the things that I wanted to do, because I didn't have the means to do them, I was forced to learn how to do them myself, and that gave me, a kind of urge. And one thing too is that the Cameroon system, the entertainment system, is very tough, and I realized it from a very early stage. I discovered that if I kept all my eggs in one basket, as they say, maybe I could start feeling bad, because there are a lot of artists who have ended up depressed. You see people who have been doing music for 10, 15 years, they've not gone anywhere, and they're really feeling bad. So I knew that I needed to channel my energy into something again. That if the music didn't go the way I was thinking, I would definitely have another thing that occupies me, and it will give me multiple chances. So that is the idea and the philosophy I have even up to date. So I'm not giving up on any of them. But how I maneuver with them is that since I have a team that I work with, it becomes easy, because I just train some people to do certain things, and I do certain things. People still, a lot of artists still come to me to produce their songs. I still produce a lot of songs for people. But for my own career, I kind of halted on releases, but I didn't halt on recording songs. I still record a lot of beautiful songs. I have them in my computer, of course, but I'm not releasing them yet, because I want to release them when I feel that I'm ready to make them, actually push them, give them the push. Because I see a lot of people doing projects, taking time, doing things and dumping them on YouTube, and they don't properly put the things out there. So I didn't like that, and that is what I was doing at first. You just record a song, tomorrow you put a cover art, the next day you put on YouTube, after you go recording another one. So I didn't want to do it that way, because I want that if I put a song out there, I should be able to push it, push it, push it, push it to people. And that pushing it means what? Money. Bloggers, promoters, TV houses, all those kind of stuff. So I decided to take a halt, prepare very well, and then when I hit the music scene again, I'll be doing it better, because I'm better equipped for it. I can see it's a very, very big and challenging experience, because there are a lot of things, a lot of loopholes in the entertainment industry in Cameroon, a lot of reasons for people to feel discouraged. For instance, we don't have a lot of support from the government. We don't have a lot of support from people who have the financial ability to support art. Of course, we have some people who support art, but we don't have enough, like as compared to other countries. And we also have the problem of, you know, supporting one another. You see that sometimes you might want to look at the problem of Cameroon entertainment as one thing, like this is the problem. The truth is there is no actually one problem. There are so many problems, and these different problems make it very difficult to be an entertainer, because the kind of work that you will pull here in Cameroon, the kind of passion that you have, and the kind of dedication you have towards what you are doing, if it were in a country where the entertainment industry is booming, I think that a lot of entertainers will be making a lot of money. They'll be living good off their dedication and their hard work. But here in Cameroon, it's not the case. You see a lot of determined and hardworking people, who still can't even feed themselves, can't pay their bills, just because the entertainment industry is just too tight. So I think that it's not easy, and to even be an entertainer who is resilient and dedicated and consistent, it takes someone who is truly passionate and someone who really has a lot of strategies. Because even when Black Home Entertainment started, I know a lot of production houses that came to power at that time, but if you see today, they are nowhere to be found. I know over four labels, production houses that we came up all at the same time, but today they are all gone. Like nobody even remembers that they existed. So, but I've kept on being there because I believe that the future is bright. You know, nothing lasts forever. If we say that nothing lasts forever, it's not just the good things, even the bad things don't last forever. There will always be a time that that bad time is going to pass. And I believe so much that people who are consistent, who are resilient, who are persistent in the Cameroon entertainment industry, in some few years from now, they are going to enjoy, because by the time others will have felt that okay, it's not gonna work and give up, they are still there. And when the clouds, the dark clouds are going to clear up, the bright skies are going to meet the people who have been there. Um, I can't say that I was actually taken as an outcast, because my family. I come from a family that a lot of entertainers came even before me. Uh, my my father and my mom, they were not all supportive about the thing, but they were not really making me feel bad about it too. They didn't really support that much, but they didn't really say no, no, we don't want this. They've never said that. They themselves have been able to see the progress. They've been able to see the work. They've been able to, even if they don't watch my movies, but I believe that people tell them that okay, I saw your son on TV, I saw the good work, I'm seeing the good work he's doing. I get those messages every day. Every day I get people writing to me, man, I see what you're doing, you're inspiring me. And that, I think that that also is resonating and getting back to them, and they are like, okay, maybe let's see how this goes. So that is how it has been for me. No really any major challenge, and I'm also very glad because I have a partner that supports everything I do as well. She's been there with me from the start of the creation of Black Home. We started Black Home Entertainment together. She's my very first and the oldest member. She's still there, she's still with me, she still supports me. So I think that it's not been so much of a resistance that I've had from anyone, because the people I care about the most in this world, I think they love what I'm doing and they go with it. I think that for a parent to think that entertainment is bad news is mostly because of maybe a past experience or something they might have heard or seen. And I will not blame parents who think that entertainment is bad, because truly there is really a dark side of it. And most people unfortunately get introduced to the dark side. That's a philosophy I have, and that's why I love to think that that's why Black Home Entertainment thrives, because I believe so much in positive. I believe so much in doing things right, doing things in a way that is morally correct, doing things in a way that is pleasing to God. I put God at the center of a lot of things, and I think that if entertainment was like that, parents wouldn't fear for their children, but they fear because there's a lot of occultism, there's a lot of drug stuff, there's a lot of you know people do all kind of crazy things because they want to be entertainers and all of that. Like there are a lot of young people who are willing to do anything to be famous. But I think that there are still a lot of good things out there. The devil has not colonized everywhere. There are still a lot of good places, a lot of good people out there who can help your children do something positive. I think that if your child is doing something that is concerned with entertainment, you cannot just say no, no, I don't want this. That's wrong. I think you should look for the best way to guide your child. You look for the best channels. Look for people that you think that can lead your children to do the things in the right way that they will not get. And then you educate your children too. You tell them, you make them know the differences of all these things. You show them all these things. Because let us take for example, if Magasco's mother refused that she was not going to do music, we will not have Magasco today. But I believe that Magasco's mom is proud of who Magasco is today, and she's celebrating. So that is just it. You don't just say no, I don't want my child to do this because I think that it is bad, or there is a lot of promiscuity, or she will be this or she will be that. With or without the music, your child could still be any of those things you're saying. So it's not just because he or she is involved in acting or in whatever that there are still good production houses that still encourage positive values. There are still directors and producers who are not out there to exploit and take advantage of young people. Those people are always going to be there. It's just a matter of looking for them. But if you don't look for them and your children fall in the wrong hands, you won't have to go complaining that they have done this, they have done that. It means you are the ones who didn't go for the right thing. Yes, that's a powerful question. Before choosing entertainment as a career in Cameroon, the very first thing I say you should consider is, are you actually talented in that field? Are you doing it because you just want to do it, or because you feel you can really succeed in it? And that's what many people are doing nowadays. People don't take time to study what they are naturally gifted in. There are some people who are naturally gifted in acting, like from childhood, it's been their thing. There are some people who learn it and become good as well. But I think that if you attack life from the things you are already naturally gifted at, life will be much more easy for you, because you will already be able to tell the kind of things you are attracted to. If you want to be a filmmaker and you are someone who is not a sociable person per se, it might not be very easy for you, because cinema is all about bringing the realities of everyday life to the TV, to the screen. So how are you going to be able to even tell a good story when you are not someone who actually is out there listening and watching and getting the stories? Because we get the stories from every day. How do you want to become a very good artist if you are not, first of all, a very good singer? So it's first of all asking yourself what you are good at. Now, if you realize that you are not very good at something, but you really have passion for that thing, what efforts are you making to be able to do that thing? Because doing something is one thing, doing that thing well is another. So what efforts are you taking towards doing that thing very well? Are you just doing it, or you're trying to do it very well? Because it is from doing it very well that you're going to make something out of it. If not, you can do something for 30 years and you're not doing it well, and nothing is going to change. When you're strong, they start the end, another man start the end.